I was watching Stephanie Perry's video, Side Hustle Secrets No One Tells Black Women, and it got me thinking, what are 10 side hustles that you can do this year to earn an extra 10K? But first, this is Tiffany Travels. I help women and families travel, build wealth, and live richer. So on my channel, you'll find travel vlogs from around the world, as well as videos for financial independence. So after I earned a net worth of 650K, I decided it was time to help other women do the same thing. Nothing would give me more joy and nothing would make me happier than to hear from you, to get a DM from you, to get an email from you saying that you have increased your net worth as a result of watching my videos. If any of that sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. So, what can you do this year? Let's look into it. These aren't in any particular order. It's just 10 side gigs, 10 side hustles that you can do to earn an extra 10K. Number one is Realtor. So if you've thought about becoming a Realtor, if you have a Realtor friend, if somebody's been saying you should get your license, definitely do it. Okay? Even if all you do is purchase your own home eventually, even if all you do is sell a property for a friend or for a family member, that could be thousands of dollars. Okay. So right now, home prices, let's say $500,000 home. If you sold $500,000 home, depending on the commission, that could be $10,000 to $15,000 to you before any kind of splits with your broker. So this is definitely a way that you can earn some extra money. And I'm a broker here in South Florida. So if you're in South Florida, definitely reach out to me because I am looking for agents. But if you are in other parts of the country, you could be making another 40, 50, 60, even $70,000 by closing another 4 or 5 deals this year. So something to think about. Another side hustle, YouTube. If real estate isn't your thing, what about YouTube? YouTube, if you're doing courses, if you have sponsorships, if you have ads, even if you don't have YouTube ads, and even if you're not monetized, you can still make money from YouTube. How? You can do coaching, you can sell courses, you can sell one-on-one with people, you can do webinars. So there's all kinds of things that you can do to earn extra money. And even if you have, just a couple hundred people, all you need is maybe 20 or so to buy a course. And that could be an extra $1,000 a month. Another one that people don't think about is owning and operating vending machines. So if you set up a vending machine on a college campus or even at a church or somewhere where there's a lot of foot traffic, and you can have a machine and you can do that in maybe 4 places around town, you could make a few hundred, if not a few $1,000s a month. Another one, which I've seen at a lot of weddings, is like the photo booth station and the flower wall. So basically um, setup, event setup or event entertainment, where you have these booths and they have the 360 photo booths. All you need to do is purchase that 360 photo booth once and then market yourself online or in person. And then you can get jobs maybe once a month, twice a month, renting out your photo booth. And that could be, once it's paid off, once the machine is paid off, that's an extra maybe $500 a month. So $500 a month, 12 months, that's $6,000. Maybe you do 3 a month to get you to that $10,000. The flower wall goes hand in hand with the event coordinating, decorating, event decorating, but it's different from the photo booth. So the photo booth is one price, and then people may want just a flower wall. So you have some kind of wall that you come and you set up for events. So somebody's birthday or a wedding or any kind of a party, you would set that up. And same thing as with the photo booth, you could do a couple of those a month. It could be in somebody's home, it could be in an event space. You do a couple of those a month, and you're looking at $10,000 per year. What about a photographer? Are you handy with a camera or a videographer? These people are making a lot of money marketing to small businesses, marketing to independent contractors. So if you know a lender, a realtor, anything, any person that has their own business, you can market to them for headshots or pictures for their website. Of course, weddings are huge, but even birthday parties, if you can do photography for those, sweet 16s, graduations, any kind of event, first communion, you can market to be there and sell your services. All you need is a couple of clients a month, and that will get you to $10,000 a year. What about a cook, culinary arts? Are you handy in the kitchen? There's a story on CNBC Make It, and there's a Jamaican chef, and she was doing videos on YouTube. So she wasn't even really going out into the community and selling food. She was just preparing meals for her family, close friends, and then recording that, documenting that, and uploading it to YouTube. And then she would sell a cookbook, or it was like a digital cookbook. And she was making tens of thousands of dollars selling this digital download cookbook. So that ties into YouTube being a side hustle. But as a cook, you could do that where you're uploading videos to YouTube and teaching people, or you could actually cook for small events at the beginning, birthday parties, Thanksgiving, Christmas, graduate. Same thing as all the other ones, except now you're selling culinary arts. How about a tutor? Are you good with academics? So it could be math, it could be English. The big ones are going to be tutors for anything that helps with college entry. So if you're great at math or English and you can help people with ACT, SAT test prep, then that's going to sell well. You can market to your high school parents, you can market to your community, you can market to anywhere where parents and teenagers frequent. And again, all you need is a couple of clients a week, not a month. This one will be a couple of clients a week, and you're going to be making 800 or so a month, which will get you to your $10,000 extra a year. Do you have some skill with hairstyling or even with locks? There are people who do their own locks, or there are people who would do their own hairstyles, or they do their own braids. Maybe you could turn that into a business and have even just one client a month. With locks, people are charging $1,500, $1,000, $1,500 for installs. So if you did that, if you're good at it, I'm not telling you to do it if that's not for you. But if you're good at it and you can have one client a month, you'll exceed making an extra $10,000 this year. What about makeup artists? Are you amazing at putting on some makeup? This could go hand in hand with some of the other ones, with the photography, with the event space, with the videographer. So if you know someone who is in one of those fields, they have that as their side hustle, then you can team up with them and you can say, recommend me to your clients. Maybe they need a makeup artist and you can grow your business that way. Personal trainer. Are you fit? Can you maybe help other people? I know someone that opened up a Soka fitness studio, and all of her classes are Soka classes. Like, it's so hype, it's so fun. You can do something like that, and you can do it. I know another person that does classes at the park. So they advertise on Instagram and word of mouth, and they have people come for $20 a person per session. So maybe it's a Saturday morning, and they bring the music, they bring the dumbbells, they bring the medicine balls, they bring maybe some rope, jump rope, and maybe some resistance bands. And you could do a whole class with just those things. You could do a whole class with just those things. And if you were to have 10 people show up, that's $200. Maybe you have 20 people show up, that's $400. And so you would only need to do that twice a month for you to make an extra 10K this year. The last one is, how about owning and operating a cleaning service business? So lots of people are too busy to clean their own home, or they prefer the convenience of having someone else do it. So can you hire one or two people and have them clean homes, and you negotiate a rate with them, and then you negotiate a rate with the homeowner, and you can keep the difference? Something to think about. So if you have enough homes, that also goes for gardening, lawn maintenance, any of those. Also, you can hire people and negotiate one rate with them, and negotiate another rate with the homeowner. So lawn care maintenance, home cleaning services, that could be a business that you start to make your extra 10K. I'll give you a bonus one. It was only supposed to be 10, but I think we're at a little over 10. A lender. So you could be a loan officer. If you know realtors, but you don't want to get into real estate, and you're like, I don't want to show houses, that's not what I want to do, think about a lender, a loan officer. So you can approach the realtors that you know and say, hey, let's work together. I can refer you clients, you refer me clients, and we can grow our business together. YouTube thinks you might like this video right here, but I think you might enjoy this one.